In the NFL, you've got to talk or you got to write out what the problem is, right? You've got to say this is it, and you've got to be honest, or else you face heavy fines and a lot of different things. So I get it. I don't understand why all of a sudden, well, I guess I do understand it, but is it a little surprising that so many people are questioning the fact that, the entire Dolphins organization's medical team and independent medical team and head coach and everybody said it was a back? I don't get where people can question that.
Yeah, well, here's the thing, Dan. The Miami Dolphins are an easy target in part because they've made themselves an easy target, right? This is a team this is their third investigation this year. You got to remember, there was a tampering investigation, there was a tanking investigation, and now there's this concussion investigation. And they were cleared of the tanking investigation, even though they tanked in 2019. And they were fined, and the ownership was suspended, and a first-round draft pick was taken from them in the tampering of investigation that found that they did indeed tamper with Tom Brady while he was with the New England Patriots and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and also with Sean Payton while he was still the head coach of the New Orleans Saints. So when you have an organization that has been under the proverbial microscope, it's easy to, when they're back under the proverbial microscope, to expect the worst. Because, again, there's a culture, or has been a culture in the past, of fudging the rules. It's as simple as that. But that doesn't mean that they're guilty this time. It doesn't mean that the new head coach, with a medical staff, at least a training staff that I'm pretty familiar with and are very straight shooters, it doesn't mean that they tried to fudge anything with Tua Tagovailoa and pushed him back onto a field when indeed, they knew privately or suspected even that the dude's got a concussion and head trauma, but let's put him back in the game because we need him to win the game. That didn't happen. That certainly did not happen. And I don't think this investigation is going in that direction anymore. The investigation is now going in the direction of what can we do to adjust the rules so that when we think a guy is lessened, is traumatized with a head injury, we don't put him back in the game.